morning. All right, let's get on the road. I am around like 15 minutes away from my school, which is awesome. Hopefully there's not too much traffic. I did leave a little bit earlier. I know, a surprise. I'm usually running around, always rushing, but it's the first day of school. We're going to see our students for the first time. We're gonna have a full house. It's gonna be a little bit scary, really exciting. So I wanted to get there a little bit early to greet students, just be there before everyone gets there. So let's get on the road. So here's what my office looks like right now. The new furniture has not come in yet. So here it is. I put my lunch in the fridge. All right, so students are being let into the building, and classes start in like 15 minutes. So we'll see how this day goes. I don't have any morning or afternoon duty, but that's something that I might be interested in doing later, either later in the year or maybe next year, after I kind of get settled in and learn my role, learn all the staff and where all the rooms are. I think it'll be a great way to get to know a lot of students and get closer with the staff. I also brought a fan. This room gets a little bit like hot and like stuffy, plus because I'm pregnant, I'm just always hot, and in the East Coast it's just always humid and hot during the summer, so that fan feels really good. Finally got a straw for my hydro flask, which is really exciting because it's going to be easier to drink water, and I think I've been kind of dehydrated. I haven't been doing a good job drinking water. So hopefully I can finish this whole thing, and I love the hydro flask because it keeps my water so cold. Like the ice lasts for like almost the whole day. The only problem I see with this straw is that this lid is not insulated, and so it's kind of like there's some condensation around here, so that's not great, which means the water might not stay as cold as long. So the PTO got all the staff little bundt cakes, and I love this place. Their cakes are so good. And here's my lunch. I also bought some snacks, some fruits, and a granola bar. And I'm pretty hungry. It's around noon, so I'll eat and continue reviewing files. There's around 30 minutes left of school, and I am so tired. I think it's just been a lot of looking at files, reading stuff on the computer, and so I'm done. Earlier in the morning when the students were coming in, I tried to go out and help them find their classrooms, whatever help they needed. If they needed more bodies, I was out there. And because I'm new, I was like running around with my own school map just to make sure I knew where I was going. So that was fun. And I'm very excited because now that I have a straw, I refilled my water bottle and I'm drinking more water. So that's good.
Only car riders may be dismissed to the car rider area.
Afternoon dismissals.
5th, 7th, and 8th grade car.
But apparently there are no buses here yet, so I guess we all have to wait. Hey guys, we officially made it through the school day, first day of school, woohoo! The rest of the day, John and I are going to go finish packing our house. Like, we have a couple more things to clean up and move before we sell the house next week. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna go play with my puppy and wind down. So, yay! Let me give you guys like a quick recap of what I did today, because I did a lot of sitting in my office. But I feel like the first couple weeks of school, like especially when you're new, you kind of get to learn the culture, meet the students and staff, and do all the busy work that you're not going to be able to do later when you're really busy. And so what I was doing today was reviewing files for triennials. So those are reevaluations. And in the special education world, if a student has an IEP, those goals and things have to be updated pretty frequently, and they're supposed to be reevaluated every 3 years. So you're supposed to look at the data and see if the data is sufficient to make a decision about eligibility. So the purpose of triennials, we do want to do assessment and evaluate the student if we suspect a change in disability categories, or if something else has happened, if we want to add something. That's when we go through the full evaluation process again. But before that, you have to do your research, especially if you don't know any of the students. So that's what I'm doing. I'm looking through all of their past evals, all the reports, all the IEPs, how they're doing now, what classes they're taking, their social histories, to get to know them and to see if we have enough data to go through the reeval process without getting more testing data. So that takes a long time to look through everything, especially if students have a long history of being in special education, or they're EL students, if they've gotten a lot of interventions. So it takes a long time. And now a lot of things are electronic, and so you can find them on the internet, like through your school database, but not everything's on there. So you have to double check the paper file, and it could be vice versa. So I check out the student file, I read through all that, I look on the internet, like the school database. I type up notes for each of the students to prepare for the reevaluation meeting. Other than that, I was walking the hallways, making sure students knew where they were going, just helping out, first week of school stuff. And yeah, so the more I can get done now, in terms of doing file reviews for tries, that's going to be so helpful for me in the future, because usually our busy season is probably right after first quarter, and then springtime. Spring is always when we're super busy, tons of initials, and also there's SOLs, or there's state testing, a lot going on. And so right now, the next month or so, when I'm less busy, I want to get most of these done. So I'm not doing nothing. I am sitting in my office doing a lot of file reviews and typing up notes. John is next door. He's still working. He's in a work call, and he's been working from home, which has been great for our dog and hopefully future baby. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe change, chill out a little bit. Hi guys. So we're at our old house, one that we're selling. We got fresh paint. It looks really nice, and we cleared out most of the stuff, but today we're tackling the kitchen. There's a couple things left, and the fridge and freezer are kind of full, so we're going to pack a huge ice box with ice and then put everything in there. So hopefully everything can fit, and then we have some stuff in the garage, but I think we'll have to come back later this week. I got dinner, Chipotle. I'm so excited to eat. I'm so hungry. I honestly really wanted Taco Bell. As everyone knows, it is not healthy. It is not good for you. There's a lot of carbs, sodium, and probably chemicals, right? Because it's fast food. So I compromised and got Chipotle, but with no rice, no beans, just a salad. So it's less carbs. And I got guac. So let's dig in. But do you guys like to mix everything up and then eat it, or eat it as is? So I used to put the lid on it and shake it like crazy. But these days, I kind of like it the way it is. And then I can make my own combo on my fork. It's been so long. So my in-laws called, and they were really concerned because they watched my recent vlog. And I was talking about how Lucky was being destructive, and she was having some separation anxiety, and they got really worried about the dog and the house and everything. And so I just want to let you know that she's doing a lot better. She's been doing really, really well in the crate. She'll sit there for like however long we leave her. You know, we try not to leave her for a long time, but if we have to, you know, we'll make sure we take her out beforehand. And she's good for like 4 or 5 hours. She'll just sit there, or like she'll lie down, go to sleep. So that's been really good. So yeah, she's been a lot better. She's still like very energetic and like a little bit aggressive towards the other dog. And she just gets like really excited when anything happens. So she just needs to learn to like regulate herself, you know, like calm down. She loves playing with toys and she loves snacks. So we're using that to help train her and make her calm. But yeah, she's been good. All right, we cleared out most of the freezer, and my next plan of attack is to wrap these in bubble and put them in a box. And yeah, I mean, we got most of the other glassware, so this is the rest of it. That's all that's left. Back at the Wawa. We rewarded ourselves